The Game Award for Game of the Year, the Golden Joystick Awards 2025 for Ultimate Game of the Year, Best Storytelling, Best Visual Design, Best Soundtrack, Best Lead Performer, Best Supporting Performer, Studio of the Year. What's the best way to wrap up the year with a groundbreaking video game that snatched so many awards and may ultimately be the winner of the Game of the Year? Hi everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Soul's Unboxing. If you'd like to know what special editions of video games we'll be unboxing next, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button. This week, we're going to unbox an exclusive edition of the video game that has won so many awards in 2025 we just mentioned, and this is the one. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 Mirror Edition on PlayStation 5 from Sandfall Interactive and Kepler Interactive, exclusively on Amazon. And if you're wondering, this is actually the debut game of the French game developer, Sandfall Interactive. The original standard edition of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, or simply Expedition 33, was released back in April 2025 for both digital and physical editions. In a nutshell, it's a turn-based action RPG developed with Unreal Engine 5, so we can expect a great level of realism while we can be in control of our protagonist and other expeditioners to break the painter's cycle of death. For sure, we all want an amazing journey and emotional story, acting, and narratives for great game nowadays, which this game surely delivers. But it's also the gameplay elements like classic JRPGs, turn-based combats, and real-time actions that make everything blend in so perfectly and cohesively. What gamers like us miss the most are the RPG components that we haven't seen in modern games for years. Single-player, turn-based RPG. We can ask ourselves, when's the last time we've played such a genre, except in some remastered games? I can recall Final Fantasy VIII being one of them. Let's have a look at the packaging. The cover of this tuck box features Renaud Descent, pardon my French, I tried, the antagonist of the game who's hailed as the manipulator of the expedition. The use of black and white illustration, together with the red flower petals on the sides, gives the perfect light and dark contrast with a hint of sadness for the whole theme of the game title and the game itself. On the back, we have the basic premise of the game, some in-game screenshots, and the description of the contents for this mirror edition. I can't wait to see what physical items are packed in this package. Let's go! Alright, so we have everything unboxed in here. Let's begin with the game itself. We have the standard PS5 game case and the original standard edition of Expedition 33 in here. If you have the original release of the game, this shouldn't be a stranger to you. And when we open the case, we have the physical game disc, no DLC card, just like the standard edition. But you can still purchase the deluxe edition upgrade on PSN Store if you want some additional outfits for your characters. We'll just leave the game aside for now. Next, we have this exclusive Steelbook case featuring Verso and Alicia from the Expedition. Similar style of the illustration as the tuck box is depicted in here to give a nice cohesion. On the back of the case, we have an epic scene in here, and it says tomorrow comes. We can already feel the desperate atmosphere in here to survive the odds, and if you've been playing the game for long, just know where the expedition is heading. Last but not least, we have a pack of 3 exclusive character art cards in here. Let me just take off the string wrap first. Okay, harder than I thought to remove that. They are actually printed on some quality, matte, thick paper, and larger than I thought too, and they have the nice illustrations of the character portraits in here. But these are just 3 of the characters from the Expedition 33 game. There are actually a total of 10 possible character cards, which means if you're a serious collector trying to collect all 10 of them, you have to buy multiple copies of this mirror edition and hope you won't get any duplicates in between. Or you can trade in some marketplace with others to get the full set. For me, I'm good enough with any 3. Some of our viewers may ask, dude, why are you so late to the club? And didn't you know that they had a collector's edition as well? Why didn't you get it and unbox instead? Truth be told, we didn't know about the collector's edition when it was released earlier this year, mostly because it's a GameStop exclusive, but Canada's EB Games didn't really carry it, or maybe simply because we missed it. It also has some cool collectibles too, as we can see in the picture, in case you're interested in getting one. For us, we are already very happy with this mirror edition. That's it for this episode of Self Unboxing. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and share with others who enjoy a great RPG. Although it's sad to realize that Expedition 33 was stripped of all the awards in the Indie Game Awards due to the use of generative AI, a great game with all the efforts being put in behind the scenes is always worth checking out. Again, happy holidays everyone, stay safe and enjoy more quality games. Time for me to join the expedition. See you all next time.